22 seasons, 40 years of age. LeBron James, 50,002 points.
LeBron James has officially become the first player in NBA history to score 50,000 combined points across regular season and playoff games. This unprecedented milestone reached during the Los Angeles Lakers game against the New Orleans Pelicans on March 5th, 2025, further distinguishes James from every player who came before him. The achievement represents exactly what the NBA has long feared: a player so dominant, so consistent, and so enduring that he stands completely alone, creating a standard that may leave an unfillable void when he eventually departs from the game. The record-breaking moment occurred early in the first quarter of the Lakers' matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans. James entered the game needing just 1 point to reach the milestone, having accumulated 49,999 points after scoring 17 in the Lakers' 108-102 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers on Sunday. With 8:34 remaining in the opening quarter, James received a pass from Luka Doncic on the left wing and promptly drained a three-pointer, putting the Lakers up 13-6 while simultaneously etching his name deeper into basketball lore. The shot pushed him past the 50,000-point threshold, a territory no other player in league history has entered. The significance of the moment was immediately recognized by the Lakers organization. During the next timeout, public address announcer Lawrence Tanner declared to the crowd, "Ladies and gentlemen, we all have just witnessed history." The audience responded with a standing ovation, which James acknowledged with several waves from the bench, appreciating the recognition of his remarkable achievement. James finished the game with 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists, leading the Lakers to a convincing 136-115 victory. His teammate Luka Doncic also delivered an exceptional performance, recording 30 points, 15 assists, and 8 rebounds, highlighting the growing chemistry between the two superstars. The magnitude of James's achievement becomes clearer when examining the composition of his 50,000 points. Prior to the milestone game, James had accumulated 41,837 points in regular season play and 8,162 points in playoff games. Both figures represent all-time records, making James the only player to hold the scoring title in both categories simultaneously. The gap between James and other NBA legends is substantial. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who played 20 seasons and was long considered the benchmark for career longevity and scoring prowess, now sits in second place with 44,149 combined points, nearly 6,000 points behind James. Karl Malone ranks third with 41,689 points, followed by Kobe Bryant with 39,283 and Michael Jordan with 38,279 points. Among active players, Kevin Durant is closest to James with approximately 35,225 combined points. However, even Durant, one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history, would need to maintain an elite level of production well into the 2030s to have any chance of approaching James's mark. Durant would need to average 2,000 points per season, something he has accomplished only once in the past 5 years, and play until the 2032-33 season to reach 50,000 points. What makes James's achievement particularly remarkable is that he continues to perform at an elite level at age 40 during his 22nd NBA season. This ties him with Vince Carter for the most seasons played in league history. However, while most players experience significant decline in their late 30s, James shows minimal signs of diminishing effectiveness. Just hours before reaching the 50,000-point milestone, James was named Western Conference Player of the Month for February 2025. During that month, he averaged 29.3 points, 10.5 rebounds, 6.9 assists, and 1.2 steals per game while playing more than 35 minutes per contest. The Lakers went 9-2 during this stretch, surging to second place in the Western Conference standings. This Player of the Month award marked the 41st of James's career, extending his own NBA record. It also made him the oldest player ever to receive the honor, surpassing Karl Malone, who won the award at age 37 in November 2000. Doncic said this after the milestone game. "It's amazing watching him do this stuff at this age. It's just unbelievable, that 50,000 points. I can't even explain how insane that is. He might get to 70,000. You never know."
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Watching him do this stuff at this age, it's just unbelievable. Like 50K points, I can't even explain how insane that is. And he might get to 70K, you never know.
Beyond his scoring totals, James holds numerous other NBA records that showcase his consistency and dominance. He has scored at least 10 points in 1,278 consecutive games, dating back to January 6th, 2007, by far the longest such streak in NBA history. This run of consistency spans more than 18 years and continues to extend with each game. James has appeared in 1,548 regular season games, currently ranking third all-time behind Robert Parrish, 1,611, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 1,560 games. Should he remain healthy in return for a 23rd season, he would likely surpass Parrish for the most games played in NBA history. In the postseason, James has played in 287 games, the most in league history. He became the NBA's career playoff scoring leader on May 25, 2017, when he surpassed Michael Jordan's total of 5,987 points during a Cleveland Cavaliers Eastern Conference Finals game against the Boston Celtics. Less than 6 years later, on February 7, 2023, James claimed the regular season scoring record by surpassing Abdul-Jabbar's mark of 38,387 points in a game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier this season, James achieved another notable milestone when he became the first father in NBA history to play alongside his son, Bronny James. Following the game in which he reached 50,000 points, James said, "I mean, that's a lot of points. Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is where I'm from. Picking up the game when I was a little kid and having a love for the sport and hoping that someday I'd be able to play at the highest level, I've been able to do that and really enjoy my career, so it's definitely an honor. It's pretty cool to see that."
No, I have no idea. I mean, that's a lot of points. I don't know. It's been a lot, to be honest. Obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is like where I'm from, and just picking up the game when I was a little kid, and just having a love for the sport, and was hoping that someday I'd be able to play at the highest level, and I've been able to do that and really enjoy it. And really enjoy my career. So. It's definitely an honor. It's pretty cool to see that.
In a separate interview with Spectrum Sportsnet, James was characteristically direct about the milestone. "I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. It's a hell of a lot of points. And I'm super blessed to be able to put that many points up in the best league in the world with the best players in the world over my career. So it's pretty special." James also reflected on the challenges of maintaining excellence throughout a career that has spanned more than 2 decades. Just not falling out of love with the process. Continuing to fall in love with the process, that's the hardest thing every single year. You know it's going to be a long season. It's 82 games, 41 of them are on the road. It's a lot of travel. And as you get older, it affects you even differently. If you have a family, it affects you even differently. So, the process. Trying not to fall out of love with the process is the hardest thing. James's achievement prompted congratulatory messages from across the basketball world. Lakers legend Magic Johnson took to social media to celebrate the milestone, writing, "Congratulations to the King, LeBron James, for becoming the only player in NBA history to score 50,000 regular season and playoff points." Luka Doncic, who assisted on James's historic basket, expressed awe at his teammates' accomplishment. Beyond his post-game comments, Doncic later shared the Lakers' congratulatory post on his Instagram stories with a one-word caption, "Insane." The NBA's official social media accounts mark the occasion with graphics and videos celebrating James's achievement, using hashtags like "You're the Scoring King" and featuring the caption, "LeBron James starts the 50,000 points club." James's milestone coincides with a significant turnaround for the Lakers, who have emerged as legitimate championship contenders following the acquisition of Doncic. The victory over the Pelicans marked their 7th consecutive win and improved their record to 39-21 for the season. Even more impressively, the team has won 17 of their last 20 games and posted an 11-2 record since the Doncic trade. The chemistry between James and Doncic has rapidly developed, with the two superstars combining for 64 points and 21 assists in the milestone game against New Orleans. Their partnership has helped propel the Lakers to second place in the Western Conference, positioning them for a potential championship run. He is getting more and more comfortable not only with the team, not only with the sets, but with everything. The fans, LA, James said of Doncic. Every day is going to get better for him health-wise because he is getting better with his calf. It's good for our team. James, who has served as both an offensive force and defensive leader this season, expressed satisfaction with the team's development. We're just trying to continue to mesh well offensively and defensively and hold each other accountable, he said. I think it's working out for us so far.
Doncic, perfection there on the assist.
Luka Doncic, 5 straight first teams. This guy is one of the most brilliant basketball players in history. Right away gets his head up, understands who he's playing with. A downhill LeBron.
Luka Doncic shined with 32 points as the Los Angeles Lakers ended the Denver Nuggets' 9-game winning streak with a strong 123-100 victory on Saturday in Colorado.
That leads to the assist, and then Luka. Oh, you're going to back up? Russell, you're not in defensive stance, Russ? Come on, knock it down.
So that's a huge call. Jordan Goodwin.
Playing just his 4th game since joining the Lakers from Dallas on February 2nd, Doncic showed his skill, adding 10 rebounds and 7 assists to his impressive performance.
Doncic, sidestep three-pointer is good. Luka Doncic's 4th three-pointer. He's got 22 points in 19 minutes.
LeBron James also played a big role, scoring 25 points, while 3 other Lakers players finished with more than 20 points in a well-rounded team win.
He eats, and then here, just terrible transition defense, in my opinion, by the Denver Nuggets. That's one of the areas in which they struggle, and the Lakers are feeding.
This wasn't just any win, it was a wire-to-wire domination. The Nuggets came into this game riding a 9-game winning streak, but Luka and the Lakers had other plans. But the real story here is Luka. After a blockbuster trade from Dallas earlier this month, he's already showing why he's one of the most electrifying players in the league.
Look like myself a little bit, playing this game is what I love. So I'm just finally, being myself a little bit. So that's why I was smiling the whole game.
Luka was feeling it from the jump. He dropped 16 points in the first quarter alone, including a ridiculous step-back 3 that had the Nuggets defense scrambling. And let's not forget that alley-oop pass to LeBron. Pure magic. But here's the kicker. After the game, Luka said, "I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself. That's why I was smiling the whole game." And honestly, if I were putting up numbers like that, I'd be smiling too. Now, let's rewind a bit. Just a few weeks ago, he was the face of the Dallas Mavericks, leading them to the NBA Finals last season. But after a slow start this year and some injury concerns, the Mavericks decided to shake things up. On February 2nd, Luka was traded to the Lakers in a blockbuster deal that sent shockwaves through the league.
We're trading away Anthony Davis.
What?
For Luka.
What?
And let's be real, this wasn't just a trade, it was a power move by the Lakers. Pairing Luka with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, that's a big 3 that could dominate for years to come.
From the Lakers on the road tonight.
I've known JJ for 15.
But here's the thing, Luka hasn't had it easy. He missed several weeks with a calf injury before the trade, and adjusting to a new team is never simple. As Luka himself put it, "This is my 4th game. Chemistry takes time. You saw today that it's getting better. Every day it's getting better. Hard, different, but I'm happy to be playing basketball. Every day is going to get better for me. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for the new journey."
Step on court, I told to myself, this is what I do, this is what I enjoy most doing, so
I'm just excited to be here to start this new journey, just like a dream come true.
And let's not forget the pressure. The Lakers haven't made it past the first round of the playoffs in the last 2 years, and fans are hungry for success. But if this game against the Nuggets is any indication, Luka is ready to deliver. All right, let's explore the key moments from this game. The Lakers came out swinging, and Luka set the tone early. His chemistry with LeBron was on full display, especially on that alley-oop dunk in the second quarter.
How much did you feel a little bit more like yourself and what got you going?
Yeah, honestly, like just working. Yeah, I mean,
For Luka Doncic. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime, presented by Wingstop, continues after this message.
But it wasn't just the offense. Luka was everywhere on the court.